Ah, hello. Who are you?
Hello, teacher. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. Might I? I've never seen you before on the stage. Who are you?
Ah, I suppose I haven't introduced myself to anyone. My
Yeah.
apologies.
Are you new
My
here?
name is Gabriel.
Oh. Well, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Lizzy.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Well, pleasure's all mine. This is a lovely garden that you, stumbled upon. I've kind of
It
made
is.
this
It's
my little stomping ground.
curious.
Well,
Normally felines don't look that way.
um, well, I wasn't, uh, born like this. I, I'm still feline biologically. I just have different hybrid qualities as well. It's kind of a long story.
So it has been.
Yeah, um,
Might I take a closer inspection, or does that violate your boundaries?
I mean, as long as there's no, like, science or
I
anything
I have
involved.
no intention of poking.
I just met
I
you,
just
but
want
you don't.
to
Okay.
assess the situation.
I also have wings that I built.
I see them. These are man-stitched.
Yeah. I dabble in a bit of mechanics and all that.
No, I'm not talking about your wings.
What are you talking about?
Someone did this to you, didn't they?
Um, well, yeah, I thought that
But I
was
assume the person
obvious.
is long gone and long forgotten.
Yeah, I hope so. Even if they are still, alive, they certainly wouldn't be in this world.
People like that, in my opinion, do not deserve to see the light at the end of the road.
Yeah, it's. Um, what are you?
What am I?
Like, you look like a ghost of sort?
I am no ghost. I assure you, I am very real.
Hmm. Your wings, they're pretty neat. You said your name was Gabriel? Or Gabriel? Or.
That is correct.
Gotcha. Oh, huh. Oh, um, welcome to Astra, I guess. Uh,
I'm glad to be here. Oh,
well.
it appears we have some visitors. Do you know these people?
Ah! Lemira! Cinnamon!
What was it, little guy? Yes, I see. I see the
Hey!
people.
So we have a newcomer to Astra.
Okay.
I guess Asteria decided to pull a silly haha. This is,
Mm.
Gabriel.
It's a
Hello.
pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Same to you. Sorry, Cinnamon was running all over hell and I just followed them here.
Why, hello there.
Yeah, this area has kind of been my home of sorts.
Nice. I haven't been over here in a long time.
Yeah.
See? It's a pleasure to meet you all. I didn't expect to have any company when I got here.
Oh, this place is pretty crowded, so you definitely have company eventually.
Yeah. And it's also very, well, yeah, like Lumira said, it's very crowded.
Cinnamon, what are you doing? I think Cinnamon's excited about being in a garden. Is that the
Yeah.
case, Cinnamon? Oh, are you chasing their tail?
I wouldn't pay
Cin-
any attention. It, they're just quirky, I guess.
Cinnamon's just enjoys chasing things and just having fun.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So are we the first people you've met here?
Yes. I don't think I've seen anyone besides you three.
That's odd. But, I guess you were destined to meet us? It,
They can
Asteria
drive you in many places.
Yeah, and Asteria can drop you off in the most random of spots. So,
Pretty much.
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
So a new land.
New land.
Yeah, I have some plans.
Oh God! Don't tell me they're. what?
I
What
need to
kind
start.
of?
I want to build a church of sorts.
A what?
A church.
Oh. Okay, that doesn't sound bad at all. Okay.
I want a place people can feel at ease in, and they can confess their sins.
That
Oh.
actually.
Okay, then. What are you doing, Cinnamon?
That actually sounds a lot like a good idea. It can
Do
help.
you have anything you want to confess?
Oh,
No,
many
not
Any
things.
really.
underlined anger?
Oh, trust me, a lot. I mean, you
Are you
and I
messing
just.
with my tail? It's okay. I don't mind.
I mean, you and I just met, so I don't.
I assure you, I pass no judgment.
Okay.
But I would love for you to get comfortable with me first before you confess anything. I would never force anything on anyone.
Okay.
Hey, Cinnamon.
Well,
Cinnamon, you want a head pat?
there's a lot of people here that have a lot of
There.
different
You want a head pat?
sins and anger and
Okay, come here.
pain.
There we go.
Everyone has something wrong with them. That doesn't mean they can't confess and repent. Doesn't mean they can't regret.
That's true.
But I do know that there are some souls in this world that don't regret and will never repent.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That I cannot salvage.
You wanted to know more about you. Hold on, I gotta fix my thing. There you go. You wanted to know more about my condition. Something about bad maid.
And I want to ask if you're comfortable with saying it out loud, or do you want to go somewhere private?
Oh no, I don't mind sharing about what's happened with me in the past. I just don't want to end up being a downer, you know?
I assure you, you are not being a downer.
If people really do are curious of knowing, then I don't mind sharing. Just, I know people can use your past against you in some cases. I'm also guilty of doing that, but if that's. Let's sit down somewhere. I don't have any chairs here because this technically isn't really my land, just below it.
It's fine.
Alright. Chair. Let's all have
Why do you have a whole setup?
a nice little lunch.
You never know when you need it.
Yeah. It's a nice little.
Cinnamon, you want to get up on the arm?
nice little lunch date.
There you go.
Date, but so, how much do you want to know?
Tell me everything you're allowed to say, or willing to say. Sorry, my wording's not great. I'm still very disoriented.
Well, the Mary, you're gonna hear a little bit more of my backstory. So it's. I was born just a regular cat, regular feline hybrid, that is. My siblings and I were all sent away to fight in different lands, to study their cultures and basically take over as many lands as we could. That was what I was meant to do, but I never wanted to do that.
You never wanted to be a conqueror.
No.
You never wanted to follow in your family's footsteps.
Nope.
Are you proud of that choice?
I mean, didn't really.
You should be. You're following your own path. So?
I can't say the same.
That's the best thing that you can do.
I can't say the same for my littermates, though, my siblings. My brothers were killed. I had a sister who went missing and was never found. And I was all by myself. I was the last one to be sent out because I didn't want to leave. But I was forced to anyway. So I grew up after leaving. I grew up alone most of my life. Basically just going from place to place. Until one day, this was a few years ago, I stumbled upon it was like a city in progress. It was small at first, so I wasn't going to stay very long, but then it grew bigger and bigger and more, I don't know the word, more determined to have a big impact in the world.
So they forgot about their people?
No, honestly, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Oh, my headphones are dying. I gotta fix them. shit. It powered off. No. Connect, please. Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to get new
What are
headphones.
these headphones you speak of?
Okay. So, so the place I've stumbled upon, it grew more and more determined, more. What is that word? More. Like when you have a lot of determination to do something. I have no idea. I just know that the leaders were gathering more and more power, more and more controlling over their people. It got to the point where they took away my best friend, someone I had thought of as a brother. And that was when I started to go downhill. I went a bit off the rails. Kind of tortured a few people, all that.
Do you regret it?
That's a kind of complicated question. They certainly didn't deserve it, but the person I was doing it to get back at them for it, I don't know.
So what you're telling me is you hurt innocent people to get at someone.
Yes.
And do you regret that?
I'm not proud of
Do
it.
you think that you could have gone about that another way?
Unfortunately, sometimes there isn't another way.
I'm not proud of it, no. But
And I'm guessing you doing that led to this.
yeah, it led to that said best friend that was taken away was forced to join them, and I had accidentally killed them after being injured. And I was executed for it. But then they decided they weren't done. And so they wanted to have a hybrid who can go out and help fight for them to take back their city. Because at that time, when I was executed, it was taken over. Which, that was a funny thing. I was kind of a ghost during that time. I don't remember. The visions are a little foggy, but yeah, they wanted to have me help them, and so they decided to give me a whole bunch of different hybrid genes, such as snake, bear claws. I am supposed to be part creeper too, although I was never really able to harness that ability.
Yeah, I don't think blowing yourself up to death is a good power.
I did have a bomb inside of my chest for a little bit, but that was deactivated, so it's fine. I look more like a wolf than a cat now. Well, kind of a mix of both. I'm like a wolf cat. So it's a whole
So a
thing.
cat dog?
Cat dog. I guess it's the best way to put it. As long as it's not a pet. Because that seems to be what everybody... Yeah, that just seems to be the billion-dollar term everyone likes to use.
That's degrading. Why would they do that?
It doesn't help that they keep saying they're going to bite and scratch people.
Well,
that doesn't give you the right to call them a pet.
I never said it did. I just said it didn't
Lumira
help.
doesn't. Lumira never called me that.
I'm
I'm
just
talking about
saying it
other
doesn't help the
people.
situation that they do threaten to bite and scratch people.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm
raccoons bite
talking
and
about
scratch
other
people, but they're
people.
not pets.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it didn't help the situation. Because that also caused people to start calling them that.
How did you get to Astra?
Um, so, uh, after the whole thing of me being like, turned into a hybrid, I was broken out and brought back to,
You're broken out.
I was broken out, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I had some allies still. I wasn't entirely hated at that point. But, I was broken out, was brought back home, I guess. At least where all my friends were. And we fought. We fought back. It was a whole epic battle. It was pretty cool. It was pretty sweet. We got rid of those people who were taking over the city, and it was great.
I see.
But as like a final, I don't remember exactly what I did because it did end up giving me a concussion or coma or whatever it is. I did end up doing something that ended up knocking me out. I don't quite remember. It was definitely something to help in the fight and I guess make up for the crimes that I did against them. But I just remember there was an explosion and then I blacked out, lost my wings, everything, and then I woke up on a boat. My, I had a friend who came here with me.
You had a friend. Is this past tense?
I guess you could say that, yeah. We came here together. He had been traveling for a few years on his boat. He woke me up one morning, said, "Hey, we arrived to a land that looked like it had civilization." I didn't want to go at first because I was embarrassed about myself. I mean, look at me, I'm hideous. But he insisted, and I went along with him, and that was when we were there was a flash of light, and then suddenly we were plucked from the forest we were walking through, and then placed down here. Not right here, but in this land. There was a whole festival going on where apparently the god of this place, Asteria, decided to bring in a whole new batch of people, and my friend and I, unfortunately, were two of their victims. And I say my friend in past tense because it's I haven't seen
You don't
him.
have to talk about it.
Yeah. I had a lot of friends from both back there and here, but they're all gone now. The friends I had here, I kind of forced away. I wouldn't want them to get hurt with stuff I get up to here.
So you're saying Lemire here is not your friend?
Well,
I don't know if we would be
we're
considered friends.
I mean,
No?
we're getting there.
You
We
seem
both
pretty
are.
passive to
Considering
each other.
We're
Considering I
both.
threatened them multiple times with a blade, I really don't know if it's
You knocked me
friends.
out multiple times with your blade.
Yes, the other few times were because you were spying and you really shouldn't have been spying.
We're getting there. It's we both are acquainted with the same person, so it's kind of like a mutual tolerance.
Cinnamon.
That's
Sweetie.
that's the best I
Sweetie,
could
you're
think
not
of.
helping the situation by shaking your head.
It's a mutual tolerance.
Cinnamon.
You threaten to eat me. Well, yeah,
No.
you. I threaten to eat you. I don't threaten to eat Lumir.
You have called me spider multiple times,
You're
however.
you're a tiny little bug.
Stop calling things bugs.
It's there.
We, even if we're bugs, we don't appreciate it.
Wouldn't you be considered an arachnid?
I've been called a bug, I've been called a spider, I've been called an arachnid. I don't like any of those.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not one to talk.
I mean, I think a moth is a bug. Yeah, a moth's a bug. But still, I don't want you to just be called a bug. Unless it's like in a,
The
endearing
only
way.
thing is,
Like in a
I
nice way. Bug slash
yeah.
pause. Bug slash pause. Okay, I thought you lost your sign for a second.
But yeah, you were asking earlier about whether or not people were still alive. That I do not know because I never really got to see much of the aftermath of the battle. So I don't know who lived, who died. I don't really know what their fates were. Um, it's been a few years now, and
Well, if they were
who
good
knows?
people, I would hope that they're in a better place.
I hope so. There were a few that I enjoyed their presence, and a few that I miss.
Hmm.
One of them I thought of as family because of their relationship with another, and those were certainly different times. And I certainly didn't have to worry about. you know, I was always afraid back then, too, of the people. I mean, the bad people. Um, but compared to the people here, they are definitely not really a big threat.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to them. I certainly hope all of them, I guess, are okay. Uh, Even then, it certainly is far from here and far from my past, and it's not. Hmm. What happened with me, genetic wise, experimentation wise, is the worst part. That's the part I hate talking about the most. I don't mind talking about it, but it's a part of my past that I particularly do not enjoy.
I see.
And I still have a lot of violent tendencies from my youth, what I was trained for. And then, of course, you have all the trauma of losing all of your. No shit. Yeah. So, yeah, I lost all of my family and friends that I've had. Um, I was trained ever since I was little to be a fighter, even though I'm not really good at that. Um, I tend to get violent. Like like Cinnamon says, no shit. I still have a lot of those violent tendencies, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like when you black out. You know how sometimes you black out and then this suddenly don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens to me a lot. When I get like really angry or when I really want to go off on someone or enact revenge on someone,
Yeah,
that's
blackout
what
anger.
happens. That's what happened to the people that I tortured back in the city.
I see.
So a lot of the crimes I've done were both intentional and unintentional. I guess, well, they're all intentional, just some I don't remember. So, that's the basic gist of everything. What about you? How did, you arrive here?
Me? Well, that's not important.
It kinda is. I mean, you're asking us stuff.
I only ask stuff so I can know more about
Well,
you.
then, I mean, we have every right to ask stuff about you.
I'm not special in the slightest.
Well, did you have a home? A life? I mean, I didn't really have a home before I came here. I was
I
living on a
lived
boat.
in...
Snake with wings. Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
are part snake, right? I've got snake genes. I have the fangs and a bit of the poison bite.
Well, where I come from, we all look like this, so it's not...
I mean,
special.
what's not special to you might be unique to us, so...
I mean,
We're all
you're
from different
certainly
worlds,
unique.
after all.
Your tail reminds me of a Vista.
Oh, it kinda does. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's shaking,
Those
what the hell?
squiggles.
That must be the rattlesnake in me.
Have everything. Well, not really. I still don't really have a home. I've just been kind of sleeping around this area.
Well, if it's anything to you, all I remember is most of my adulthood. I grew up in a church, so I've adapted the lifestyle that comes with that.
That's interesting.
So, one of my key ideals there is forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
And yes, I don't hold grudges. I don't care who you are or what you've done.
Everybody holds grudges in some way.
If it's in the past, it's in the past.
Oh,
If you plan on affecting everyone on with it, that's something else entirely.
I guess I have been letting out a lot of my past onto others, trauma-wise.
God damn it, you're barking again.
I think that means... Let me check. My mom is home.
A weird fucking cat.
I'm weird.
But with your circumstance, it's really hard to ignore your past because you keep barking.
And you could say they're barking up the wrong tree right now.
It's fine, it's fine.
You're barely doing anything but ow.
No, that's the thing with Cinnamon. They don't use enchanted shit. They're fucking weak.
I love them. I love Cinnamon.
No,
I love
it's just...
I love when Mira calls them sweetie.
Yeah, imagine having to type in 07, I could just do this. 07, fucker.
I think the better thing is the fact that there's so many emotions to this character that has no fucking voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
You live?
You're just an
Are you
entire
good?
fucking mood ring.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be home
Yes,
in a
I
minute,
am.
though, so just ignore their barking.
Oh, kind of weird when a cat's fucking barking. Anywho.
Well, I am part dog, so,
Bork head.
Like I said, you're everything. You have everything.
Your cat dog, like
Oh
that
my god, they're
Nickelodeon show?
chowder!
Dog! I'm cat dog!
Guys, no, they're chowder.
Fucking hell, I can see it.
I'm chowder!
They're chowder.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
No,
They're
you don't. You love it
chowder.
here.
Throwing a knife at you.
Why?
I had to repair the durability of my knife.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, no, you seem pretty cool, and I believe, I guess, the only reason why Asteria brought us all here together is for entertainment. Right? Like, we're all just players on a stage, but I feel like she also brings in people to help with things, and I guess that's where you come in. I don't know.
Well,
I'm trying to make light out of a good. I'm trying to make.
Such bullshit.
I'm just trying to make light out of a bad situation.
I'm sorry, but that was just no.
I'm pretty sure my only role here is to meet with bad people, and then I'm gonna inevitably get punished for it.
Meet with
I'm
bad
pretty sure
people.
Asteria doesn't give a damn what happens to people in this place.
I guess, considering everything I've been doing recently, I could be considered a bad person. But I've
Nobody's
done a lot of
innocent.
questionable stuff recently.
That's the one thing about people, nobody's truly innocent. Everybody does fucked up shit.
How's Pyrite doing, by the way?
They're doing fine.
Does she still need help with any
Don't
healing?
bring any of that stuff up.
Oh yeah, no. I was just wondering if she
Not
was
around a new person.
Liz, I wouldn't want my life to be put in danger. Not yet.
Not that. It's a whole nother story, and I'd rather not get a bunch of people involved.
They're another acquaintance.
I see.
But
Cinnamon, why are you stabbing them?
Because that's what Cinnamon does.
that's alright. I barely feel it. It's like pinches. Like when you pinch your arm. That's what it feels like. Barely. Now that felt like a tick. I mean, we are sitting underneath a big tree, but, yeah. We'll see how that turns out. For now...
Religions plus New Worlds never fucking go well.
Yeah. For now...
It's not going to be a religion. It's just a
You're-
place for people to repent. I don't plan on instilling any ideals into people.
Well, for now, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and let you go on with doing that. But if I get a bit too suspicious of what might be going on there...
What, you'll kill
It's
me?
okay, Liz. You already revealed your whole backstory to them.
No, just the basic points of it. Pretty much
I'm
the
not
most
revealing
important stuff.
I don't like to reveal all my things, though.
I don't mind revealing stuff about me if it helps people better understand my motives and everything here. But, yeah.
Why should that really matter?
Well, I mean...
Under your motives, you know why you're doing them. That should be all that there is to it.
Yeah.
You just move my chair. Why are you moving my chair? Can I have my chair, Cinnamon?
Something compels me to talk to you. Like, I don't know. You seem like someone who genuinely wants to help.
I do.
Yeah. You don't have any look of malice, you don't have any ill intent in your eyes. You just give off a friendly vibe.
My only goal here is to pursue my own goals.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Pardon, what?
I really don't... I don't intend on hurting anyone. I feel like that's just counterproductive. I want to build the church, and that's what I want to do. That's it.
Well, I think that's nice and simple. I've already gave you mine. Well, my backstory, my sins.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope
And I don't hold any of it against you.
I hold it against myself. But, yeah.
Cinnamon.
I hope one day I can forgive myself for all of it. And fight back against...
I don't think you're winning this battle, buddy. Cinnamon's getting close. Oh, they're gonna take the other one now. Cinnamon, you got the one chair. It's okay.
Oh.
You successfully got the other chair. Yeah, there you go. You successfully got that one. Oh. Cinnamon. Why are you running off with chairs?
Can we finish? Please.
Hmm?
No, I was saying, can we finish?
You will forever be known as a bitch.
I know.
Cinnamon's just... That's just Cinnamon. They're just stealing chairs. That's just how the character is.
Yeah, I just hope I can stop being violent. I know that sounds hard, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to fight back with what you grew up with, and trained with, and all that. But, yeah.
Alright.
You've been very, insightful. It's, nice to tell my story to someone
Put
new.
bone in your mouth? How did you get a bone in your mouth? Where did you get a bone?
I wouldn't expect that from you. I respect it from her, but I wouldn't expect it from you.
No, you can keep the bone. Oh, okay. Here you go. Here you go,
I
Cinnamon.
love how the bone grew like 10 times its size.
Shut the fuck up.
Jane, you know I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will tell on you.
Yeah. You should know this by now.
Oh wait, what's the book that you have?
The book? It's just a Christmas card. I was just using it to look cool.
Oh, damn.
Cinnamon,
Okay.
why do you have this? Why? Okay.
Gabriel, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, I wish
And,
you the best as well.
You're always welcome here in this garden.
I don't like what it's labeled, but alright.
I wish you will, you're always, like I said, you're always welcome in this garden. It's quite pretty.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I guess I'll start working the church with you somewhere close.
Yeah.
It appears you're on fire.
Cinnamon.
I have fire resistance.
Alright. But I will start working the church somewhere close.
Alright. Yeah, this seems like a nice area for it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll be close if you need me.
See ya.
See ya.
Stay safe.